In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a graphic organizer to work with vocabulary and study vocabulary. I'm going to work with the math terms, term, constant, variable, and coefficient. To start, you need to set up your notebook, or you can use a piece of paper. So if you're using a notebook, you're going to turn to the next clean page and take the edge of the page on the right-hand side and fold it towards the spiral, but you're going to fold it to the red line and make a strong crease. Next, we need to divide it into 4 equal sections. So you're going to keep the fold there, evenly divide it. I wrote on my paper just an example so you can see. However, do not write on your paper, especially with pen, because you need to use that side and only cut to the fold. And as you can see here, you can see where I cut to the fold. Again, do not write on this side because you will use this to practice your vocabulary. The next stage is making sure that you have 4 equal sections. So you should have flaps, and they should flap back and forth at the fold. Now take the terms that you're using, and we're going to use term, coefficient, and constant, with variable finishing us out. And you're going to write one term per flap or per section. Now this is the most important part. Inside the flaps, you're going to write 4 elements. You're going to write an example. So as you can see here, I wrote an example, 3x plus a equals 13. And I'm doing the word variable, and I circled the word variable and I label it. Labeling is the second element you have in there. Next, you need to write a definition. Your definition does not need to be a complete sentence. However, it needs to be in your own words. Lastly, you're going to write a sentence using the vocabulary word. This is a meaningful sentence. So there should be clues in the sentence that can help give you the meaning to the word. These are often called context clues. So this is how you create a foldable graphic organizer if you want to practice vocabulary. I only used 4 words, so I only had 4 flaps. However, you can have however many flaps as you want, but just be mindful that you may need additional space for the 4 elements underneath. Good luck.